the world has changed. You know, the world has just changed lately, and I feel behind. And I'd done a concert like a month ago, and a woman came up to me, and she told me she hurt my feelings because she goes, I was totally offended by your show. I was totally offended. And I'm like, and she goes, you did so many microaggressions. It's disgusting. Do you know what a microaggression is? No, she doesn't even know it. And I said, I don't think I did a micro. I'm a big woman. I ain't got nothing micro about me. And she said, you're just so unwoke. And honestly, I was so confused. I went, no, I'm up. And she goes, I bet you don't even use the right pronouns. And I said, let me tell you something, lady. I went to public school in Kentucky. We learned our nouns and our verbs and then let the voice fall, okay? So you know, two can play at that game. All right? I have a t-shirt, and this is to stick up for us. It says, we're not going to be called, and we're not going to take it when people call us white trash. You can no longer call us white trash. We are now financially challenged.
Everything's changed since we were kids. Let me ask you something. Were you raised like I was? You get spanked as a child? Yeah. You're dang right we did. You ever get spanked in a store? Yeah. You dang right we did. None of this timeout baloney for us. Timeout meant they knocked us out. Just timeout referred to the time we're out. Yeah, my mama spanked me. You dang right she would. Right in the middle of a store, too. Always seemed to happen around the 6th or 7th aisle, though, didn't it? That's when Mommy snapped. Well, think about it, 6th or 7th aisle, you've run over the back of her heels with the cart 4 or 5 times. It's like, oh! Do you not see me standing here? Get your head out of your butt. Oh! All right, go to aisle 10, get me a wiffle ball bat. I ain't beating the living daylights out of you. But even back then, even in our day, there'd be that one person in the store that would stop and be totally offended and be like, no, what are you doing to that child? Step into the butt. Bend your knees, use more wrist. Move out of the way, let me show you. Heck, in our day, the whole store got involved, didn't it? Attention Kmart shoppers. Little Etta May's getting her butt kicked on aisle 6. For the next half hour, we will have a blue light special on wiffle ball bats.
Who's got children? Applaud if you got kids. Applaud real big. Yeah. How many you got? 3. You like them? Don't lie to me. I hate my children. My kids remind me of my hemorrhoids. Every time I sit down, they start irritating me. You know what Air Jordans are? If you got boys, you know what Air Jordans are. Tennis shoe. $150 tennis shoe. You remember when we were kids, you remember Red Ball Jets? Yeah, and PF Flyers? Yeah, $5 for 20 pair. Stinking punks nowadays think they need a $150 tennis shoe. Oh, my boys were begging me to, all 3 of them, every single night. Oh, Mama, we got to have them. We can't live without them. Good. This funeral's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper, you know that? My
oldest boy this last Christmas had the guts to put on his Christmas list he wanted a $300 paintball gun. You know what paintball guns are? They're that they're this special gun. They shoot that ball of paint, and you go to these special parks, you play Army. I said, son, you won't play Army. I can teach you for less than $300. Next morning, I woke him up at 4 a.m. Shaved his head. Made him scrub the bathroom floor with his toothbrush. You in the Army now, son? You know what he put on his Christmas list after that? New toothbrush.
Them Frenchies are crossbreeding animals in their mouth. My anniversary dinner, my husband actually took me to a very nice restaurant. Very fancy ladies. And I'm not talking just a nice restaurant where you get a buzzer and wait. Oh, like I'm the only one that's ever eaten at an Applebee's. No, I'm talking a fancy restaurant, fancy French restaurant where you had to call ahead and make a reservation. Put your name in, hold your spot, kind of like tailgating. Okay? And we get to this French restaurant, and there's this real pretty girl behind a desk, a podium, and we give her name, and then she introduced us to the Matador. Now, he's the guy that takes you to your table. So as he's taking us to our table and we sit down, he goes, can I get you a glass of wine? And my husband said, glass? Heck, bring the whole box. We're going to get this party started. All right? And then that Matador acted like he smelled something bad, and he just walked off. And I said to my husband, did you fart? Because I did not. This is a nice place. Tuck it in, okay? Control yourself. And then the waiter come over, and he's dressed real nice, and he's got a little white tea towel on his arm, and he's got a bottle of wine in his hand. And he says, hello, my name is Maurice. I will be your waiter this evening. As it is, we are all out of boxes of wine. Who knew? However, this is our finest house wine. I think you will enjoy it very much. So, monsieur, if you will, you raise your glass. And so my husband raised his glass, and the little French guy just poured just like a little swallow in his glass. And my husband went, fill it up. And he goes, no, monsieur, this is French wine. You must let it breathe. Swirl the wine around the glass. See how the light dances off the colors. Now, monsieur, I want you to take a sip of the wine, but do not swallow, no. Let the wine marinate your tongue. Let it slide from side to cheek to cheek. And I look over at my little redneck husband, and he's over there going, no, monsieur, this is Listerine. This is not. This is French wine. And I said, look, Pepe Le Pew, we're just trying to get our drink on. We could have had half a box done by now. That French wine can breathe in my stomach. Fill it up. Then he gives us the menus. Couldn't even read those. But then he tells us the chef special was chicken colored blue. And I'm thinking, well, I ain't never seen that before. So we ordered the chicken colored blue. It comes, it ain't blue. It just looked like a fried chicken breast to me. Then it got weird. I cut into it, I take a bite. It's half chicken, half pig. Okay? Them Frenchies are crossbreeding animals in their mouth. I want pig, I'll order pig, but I ain't eating no chick pig now. We took off out of there, stole that bottle of wine, let it breathe in the truck. We ended up about 6 blocks away at Earl's Gas and Sip, eating gas station chicken and tipping back a box of wine on the curb. And the great thing about it is, one of the pieces of chicken I bit into was blue.
It's good to be back in the South. I've been out of the country for a while. I was in Los Angeles. It's good to be home. You know, the people out in California aren't like Southerners. They're not nice. I mean, we're nice to each other. We say hey, wave at strangers on the street. Oh, they'll wave at you. I was working on a TV show out there, and one night the producer took the whole cast to a Hollywood party, and there's lots of famous people there and stuff. And nobody was really talking to me, you know? Shut up. So I'm just standing off in the corner over by the dip and... Not dip. He's getting all excited. They's giving out free skull. Woo, them Hollywood people know how to party, don't they? Calm down. I'm standing over by the dip. A woman started walking towards me, and apparently she's some famous actress, and I didn't know who she was, but her name's Angelina Jolie. Do you know who this woman is? Well, I didn't know who she was. And if you don't know anything about this Angelina Jolie, she got big, huge, swelled up lips. No, she got big lips now. And I was just trying to make conversation, you know? And I said, dang woman. What the heck happened to you? You get in a bar fight or something? You allergic to bees? She said, no, I just had my lips done. Do you know what that means? Yeah, the big hairs, they know what that means, don't you? Yes, you do. She said, now I ain't making this up, back me up. She said that a doctor sucked fat out of her butt and injected it into her lips. What is the matter with LA women? She said, I wanted to have Michelle Pfeiffer lips. I said, you got Mick Jagger lips is what you got. She goes, well, I don't expect you to understand. You're from the South. I said, woman, I'm about to teach you how to pluck a chicken. I stood up for the South. You bet I did. You dang right I did. I got right back in her face. I said, yes, ma'am, I am from the South. In fact, I'm from the great state of Kentucky. And we're all better than you. I'm better than you. I've been on Jerry Springer twice and seen 3 UFOs. Yeah. Where's my married ladies? Applaud the married girls. Applaud real big. Yeah. Where's the single ladies? Where are the single girls? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Guys putting a ring on a woman's fingers like pulling a ripcord on an inflatable raft. Oh yeah, you marry Cheryl Teagues. Wake up with Shelley Winters. It's a heck of a shot. Me and my husband just celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. Thank you. And my daughter's 15. I I need the brunettes to do the math for the blondes in here. Took me on a great vacation, went to Hawaii, went parasailing. Anybody ever parasailed before? Applaud if you've parasailed before. Girls, let me give you some advice. Leave your uterus at the hotel, okay? This stuff will mess you up. I'm standing on the beach, this little anorexic beach Barbie, in fact, I think it was you. She started strapping me into a harness. She starts giving me all kinds of instructions. She said, now, Etta Mae, the boat's going to take off. It's going to tighten this tow rope, inflating the chute with air, lift you gracefully off the ground. That boat must have drugged me good 50, 60 yards. My rear end plowed a trench 6 inches deep all the way down that beach. Migrant workers from C&H Sugar were running behind me playing sugar cane. I had so much sand up my suit, I pooped pearls for a week. Hard to know how to raise children nowadays, isn't it? Yeah. What the right and wrong thing is to do. Were you raised like I was? Did you get spanked as a child? Yeah, dang right we did. Yeah. You ever get spanked in the store? You dang right we did. None of this time-out bullshit for us. Time-out when they knocked us out. Time-out referred to the time. Wow! Yeah, we didn't hear things like, use your inside voice. The hell is that? No, we grew up with, shut the f*** up. Get away from me. You need to go play on the highway or something. Yeah, my mama spanked me. You dang right she would. Right in the middle of the store, too. Oh, see, that happened around the 6th or 7th aisle, did it? That's when mamas snapped. Well, think about it, 6th or 7th aisle, you know, you run over the back of her heels with the cart 4 or 5 times. You put that 10 inches right, she'd walk funny for a month. That's why they put all those handicapped parking spaces up front. Walking wounded mothers letting their kid push the buggy. That's what that is. Boy, Halloween sure is different than when we were kids, doesn't it? This last Halloween, all 4 of my children expect me to buy them $60, $70 costumes from a store. Let me ask you something. You ever get a store-bought costume in your life? Heck no. How many people in here went as a hobo every stinking year? Yes. Yes. And we didn't get no plastic pumpkin with a handle for our candy. Where's my pillowcase, kid? Yes. Yes. Be proud. And if you grew up poor, you got a king-size pillowcase. With instructions, don't come back till that's full. Man, when you're poor, Halloween ain't no holiday, it's grocery shopping. I remember one Halloween, my daddy was particularly drunk. About an hour before sunset, we don't know what we're gonna dress up as. He gathered all 10 of us kids in the living room and he goes, okay, kids, go strip your beds. You're going as Casper. All 10 of us went as a Casper. Okay, you're missing the point of the story. We were poor people. My daddy wouldn't let us cut eye holes in the sheets. We were 10 little blinds, white trash Caspers going down the street, just bumping into. By the time I made it to the first trailer, I was so cut and bloodied and boogered up. I had to use my sheet as a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. Children. It usually starts with intoxication, followed by impregnation, and then a long and never-ending period of procreation. Let us start first with procreation. Children. The fruit of our loin, our seed, our lineage. That which carries our family name, marches our DNA into the future, and is the lasting marker you ever existed. Children. God's gift to mankind that has no receipt, no 30-day return policy. You break it, you own it, children. Woo! Before we discuss children, let me throw a thought on the table. Why have children? I mean, if you think about it, the whole sordid process kind of goes against all reason and logic. And yet, as human beings, we walk into this life sentence and we don't even think it through. All right. Out of you young single women in here, who's never had a baby before? Applaud if you've never had a child, girls. Applaud real big. Okay. Oh, Barbie's never had the baby. No wonder you're so thin. Okay. What is your name, sweet pea? Lindsay. Well, of course it is. You've never had a child? No. Lindsay, would you help me out with this? Okay. Lindsay, for sake of argument, let's say you're a normal woman. Lindsay, what if as a complete stranger I walked up to you in this parking lot out here and said, Lindsay, I'd like to come and live with you for the next 18 years. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Why? Because you don't know anything about me, do you, honey? No. You don't know anything about my personality, my habits, my temperament, my personal hygiene. And Lindsay, what if I told you in the 18 years of living with you, I can guarantee you the following things are going to happen. Guaranteed. That from day 1 to 5 years, I'm going to poop, piss, and puke on everything you've ever owned. That within those first 5 years, you're going to get a maximum of 2 hours sleep a night. Never get to finish a phone conversation, a shower, or a bowel movement. Motherhood sounding good so far, Lindsay? Now, honey, from 5 to 7 years, I guarantee you I will embarrass you in public by saying the word penis in church. Now, from 8 to 12 years, I guarantee you I will embarrass you in public by showing my penis in church. Now, from 13 to 18 years old, I'm going to consider you the dumbest woman that ever walked this planet. Yes, because I'm a teenager and I know everything. And suddenly, you're an idiot. You know what, Lindsay? I'm not even going to pretend I know you. When I'm at the mall with my snotty little bratty girlfriends, walking around being rude to people, flipping my hair, saying whatever. Drinking my $25 Starbucks Venti latte, half a soy mocha chocadoka. Until I need money. Oh, Lindsay, I'm going to need me some money. And girlfriend, I'm going to beg and nag you for money like a bum on an interstate off-ramp. Now, Lindsay, Lindsay, at 18, when you think this hell ride we've entered into is almost over, and I'm about to walk out that front door, I'm going to turn to you and go, oh, by the way, Lindsay, I need $60,000 so I can go to college and learn how to bounce a quarter into a glass of beer. Welcome to our nightmare. Trust me, Lindsay, after a month of living with me, you'll suck out your uterus with a dirt devil. Well, it's good to be back in the South. I've been out of the country for a while. I was in Los Angeles. It's good to be home. You know, the people out in California aren't like Southerners. They're not nice. I mean, we're nice to each other. We say, hey, wave at strangers on the street. Oh, they'll wave at you. I was working on a TV show out there, and one night the producer took the whole cast to a Hollywood party, and there's lots of famous people there and stuff. And nobody was really talking to me, you know? Shut up. So I'm just standing off in the corner over by the dip and... Not dip. He's getting all excited. They's giving out free skull. Woo, them Hollywood people know how to party, don't they? Calm down. I'm standing over by the dip. A woman started walking towards me, and apparently she's some famous actress, and I didn't know who she was, but her name's Angelina Jolie. Do you know who this woman is? Well, I didn't know who she was. And if you don't know anything about this Angelina Jolie, she got big, huge, swelled up lips. No, she got big lips now. And I was just trying to make conversation, you know? And I said, dang, woman. What the heck happened to you? You get in a bar fight or something? You allergic to bees? She said, no, I just had my lips done. Do you know what that means? Yeah, the big hairs, they know what that means, don't you? Yes, you do. She said, now I ain't making this up, back me up. She said that a doctor sucked fat out of her butt and injected it into her lips. What is the matter with LA women? She said, I wanted to have Michelle Pfeiffer lips. I said, you got Mick Jagger lips is what you got. She goes, well, I don't expect you to understand. You're from the South. I said, woman, I'm about to teach you how to pluck a chicken. I stood up for the South. You bet I did. You dang right I did. I got right back in her face. I said, yes, ma'am, I am from the South. In fact, I'm from the great state of Kentucky. And we're all better than you. I'm better than you. I've been on Jerry Springer twice and seen 3 UFOs. Yeah!
I live in Los Angeles. Thank you. A lot of gang trouble in LA. You guys got gangs here? In Birmingham? Rednecks are not considered a gang. These ain't lowriders. They're just guys with shitty trucks is all that is. Their suspension's just shot. What kind of damage Skeeter gonna do? Drive by spitting or something? Load me up Missy, I'm going in. I tell you what, I'm just more comfortable in the South. I like Southern people. I mean, yeah. You know, we're just good to each other, you know. And I like the four seasons, do you know what I mean? And with the short situation, I love winter. But I tell you what, in Kentucky, we had one night or day it was like 17 degrees, and that's cold. I mean, it was cold. And I was getting out of my truck, and I slammed the door, and I heard the sound tink, and I went, "What the heck?" And I get in the house, and I took off my coat, and my nipple fell off. And at first I thought maybe it was like a half-sucked M&M. You know? That's my nipple. Honey, my nipple fell off. And little advice, ladies, you cannot super glue a nipple back on. Do not do that. And, this winter was so cold that I was kind of glad that, I'm going through the menopause, because, oh, heck, I tell you what, I heat up. Any of you girls going through menopause? Yeah. Oh, be careful. She back up. She might explode. Okay? Hot flash hit her. But I tell you what, this whole comedy thing don't work out, I can always do menopausal snow removal. Okay, here's how it works. I come over to your house. I get naked. I lay down in your driveway. 40 minutes later, it's dry as a bone. Flowers are blooming. Give me $40. Of course, you have to deal with the neighbors going, do you know there's a naked, one-nippled lady laying in your driveway? I live in a mobile home park, and I live in the back part of it. And there used to be a big tract of land, farmland. And then a couple years ago, they started developing it with houses and stuff. And I tell you what, us rednecks, we had so much fun in that field. Woo! We had some bonfires and some kegers and stuff. We four-wheeled and tore that stuff up. So we really missed that field. And they developed it and put really nice houses. I mean, these are nice whoop-de-doo houses they built. People, I'm talking like 1,600 square foot. And so now my back chain link fence shares a yard with these other people. Have you ever had somebody hate you without even giving you a chance, even shaking your hand and say hi? Her name's Dolores, and boy, she hates my guts. And she thinks she's better than us because her yard has grass. Your yard don't have no grass, does it? Or a foundation. All right. We'll talk in the parking lot. So anyway, and Dolores don't like me. And, of course, I do antagonize her. Because during the summer, I'll sit on my little back porch with my dog Jake, big golden lab, and we'll just be sitting there, and I got a cooler beer, and I'm drinking, I'm watching her mow, and every time she stops to get gas, I go, "Hey, Dolores, look who's mowing, look who's drinking." Call it antagonistic or call it the truth. I don't know. Had a lot of rain this last summer. And I walked in the house, and there sits Jake, and it had rained a couple of days ago. And here sits Jake with Dolores' cat dead in his mouth. And I'm thinking, oh, good Lord. Oh, I'm going to go to prison. And it must have been a hell of a fight, too, because they both covered in mud head to toe. But what I don't understand is why Jake would kill this cat, because they played together. Oh, my gosh. Every time Moose got out, their cat was named Moose, and big old fat orange cat, and he would climb the fence and play with Jake when he'd see Jake out there, and they would play together and just have a good time. And I got 2 cats at home in the house. And I just couldn't imagine him killing this cat. But I panicked, and I grabbed that cat and I gave it a bath. I did. I cleaned him all up, blow dried him, got him refluffed and sprayed him down with Febreze. He smelled real good. And I snuck over into their yard, and I jumped that fence, and I slid that cat through the cat door. Oh, you should have seen it. Man, it slid a good 10, 15 foot. Well, I guess Febreze on kitty fur makes them slip. And I run back home, I get Jake all cleaned up and stuff like that. And now we're looking through the blinds. Wait a minute. About an hour after that, I see her and her husband come home. We're just waiting. And then about a half hour of that, I see a church van pull up. And they're Catholics. And so a priest jumps out, and he starts walking around their house, yelling, "Body of Christ, body of Christ." And that I think that he was exercising. And I'm thinking, what the heck is going on over there? So I saw her husband, Don, in the backyard, and I went down and I said, "Don, everything okay at your house? You got a problem?" And now, excuse me, but I'm going to have to say a dirty word. I'm going to have to say S-H-I-T. Okay. Cover your ears. But this is how it happened. And I just went over and I said, "Doug, is everything okay at your house? You got a problem?" He goes, "The dangest thing happened. Our cat died 2 days ago." No shit. He said, "We buried it in the backyard." No shit. And he said, that cat was laying in the middle of the kitchen floor like a poltergeist or something. I said, "No shit." He said, "Yeah, Dolores is scared to death. She thinks thinks the house is haunted, she wants to move. I said, no shit. And then came the waxing. You men, you don't understand. The waxing. They pour hot wax on your face. Don't they, ladies? They started me off slow. Did my eyebrows. Poured hot wax on my face. And then I don't really know what happened after that. Because it felt like she put a piece of duct tape or something. And then I lost track of her. And then I heard her get a run for it. And when she ripped that tape off, I come up off that bed about 3 foot. And she refused to come back in the room till I stopped cussing. But the upside is, now there's 2. Beauty is pain, ladies. Say it with me. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. Then she said, "Ma'am, would you like me to do your mustache?" Well, feng shui. Didn't even realize I had a mustache. But now that you pointed that out, I guess I should get that did. Girls, should you look like you have diaper rash for about a month? You know, I was red fire. I tell you, I look like a 5-year-old that a cherry popsicle just got away from me, you know? Like I killed the Kool-Aid man, you know? Yeah. But the upside, people stop calling me sir. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. Yes. My chin wasn't too bad. My chin was not too bad. I just had a couple of danglers. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like even with your readers on, you can't see them. Yeah, I looked like I had a couple little catfish barbs coming out. And of course, my husband didn't say anything because, well, he likes catfish. So he was living out some kind of fantasy I didn't even know about. So they just plucked those. But now I can't get HBO. Beauty is pain. And then don't get ahead of me. And then the coup de grace. She said, "Ma'am, would you like a Brazilian?" Well, heck yeah. Here's my house key. You let me know when that Brazilian's coming. I'll send my husband to Tractor Supply. We'll have a good 6 hours.
My retirement plan is the same as my daddy's. 65, I'm going to get all liquored up, go out, punch a cop. Yeah, that's an easy 5 years, 3 hops and a cot, people. Heck, my daddy's 70 now. He's done it twice. He called it reinvesting. Oh, heck, he loves prison. He does. I mean, think about it. You get free health care. He says the food's better than my mama ever cooked. Has a big exercise yard. He don't have to mow. And he's so dang happy, he got his first prison tattoo. Oh, it's neat. It's right here in his arm. It says, born to poop. I saw a thing on 60 Minutes a couple months ago. Now, this is crazy. A guy on death row was going to be executed in 5 months. He also had a bad heart, and he somehow got on the heart transplant list. Did you see this? I ain't making it up. Now, am I, people? And the state of Texas had to give him that heart transplant for $200,000, or he could have sued the state of Texas for cruel and unusual punishment. It is a waste, people. I mean, that's like giving Ellen DeGeneres birth control pills. You know what I mean? What's the point? I mean, and the guy had a bad heart. Couldn't they have figured this out? Just put on a costume, go up to his cell and go, boo. I think the hardest time for any child has got to be middle school. Would you agree? That is, yes. Because right at the time when hormones are morphing their bodies and frying their brains, we throw them in with a bunch of other more fry brains, and we expect them to survive. Let me tell you something. Middle school for me was a hell ride the moment I got off the school bus. Brenda Brown spotted me like a lion spots the weakest antelope in the herd, and I was toast. Hadn't done anything but breathe, and she decided I needed to get my head knocked off. The notorious Brenda Brown. She was that kind of student even the teachers were afraid of. Anything went down in school, it was Brenda Brown. Smoking in the bathroom, Brenda Brown. Pulled fire alarm, Brenda Brown. Missing school bus, Brenda Brown. Let me tell you people something. I could take getting the tar beat out of me every day. It wasn't anything that I got at home. Let me tell you something. When you are the youngest kid of a family sporting 9 older brothers, the trickle-down beating stops with you. Every day, right before lunch, bam, Brenda Brown. Second shift came right before I got on the school bus for home. Bam! Ow. See you tomorrow. Heck, it got to the point I just wait for her to get it over with. But one day was different. Before I got on that school bus, when she hit me, my glasses went flying. I was picking myself up, pulling down my shirt, getting my books, and I realized Brenda Brown had my glasses. And she was scratching tic-tac-toe in the lenses. And she threw them back to me. Oh, this was bad, people. If my daddy saw this, he was going to kill me. I can remember that long school bus ride home. And I sat in that seat and I prayed. I prayed so hard that that school bus would stall on a railroad track. And we would all die in a fiery blaze. And my daddy would never know. A couple days went by and nobody realized I wasn't wearing my glasses. Then one night at the supper table, my mama goes, "Etta Mae, where's your glasses?" I froze. A pea rolled off my fork and crashed to the floor. You see, people, my daddy could smell fear like most people smell bleach. He looked at me and he cocked his head. He grabbed my chubby little hand and he squeezed it hard. And we made that death march to the back room. That man spanked me with a belt to the point the poor guy got too winded and had to sit down. All the time doing that stroke talk. Do you know what I mean, that stroke talk? Yeah. Tell me what happened to those glasses. I think I scared Grandma. He had a stroke? When I finally confessed, let me tell you something. The disappointment on his face hurt a lot worse than that belt. He gathered the entire family up in the living room. And he got one of my brother's bozo punching bags. You remember those? The kind that had the sand in the bottom? And when you hit it, it popped back up. And he goes, "Okay, what's this first class you got with this Brenda Brown?" And I said, "Well, study hall right before lunch." He goes, "This is what you gonna do. Tomorrow I want you to go to the front of the class. I want you to tell your teacher to call that Brenda Brown up. In front of everybody, in the loudest voice you have, I want you to yell, 'Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me?'" But trust me, he didn't say friggin'. And then he said, "I want you to punch her right in the mouth." What? And then he said, "I'm going to stay home from work. And if I don't get a call from the principal by noon, I'm going to spank you within an inch of your life when you get home." What? And then he made me practice over and over again. "Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me?" Bam! Next day on the school bus, my heart was in my head, just boom, boom, boom. But heck, people, at that point, I was between a rock and a rock. I did what my daddy said. "Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me?" Bam! She floated like a feather over the teacher's desk. Now, I could be wrong, but I swear Miss Mortice was giggling to herself as she drug us to the principal's office. I sat in Principal Campbell's office with Brenda Brown's mother and Brenda Brown. Brenda Brown's mom was thin and hard, and she shook as she lit one cigarette off of another. We sat in silence and we waited for my daddy. And then suddenly the door swung open, and there stood my dad like John Wayne in a gunfight. Principal Campbell said, "Milo, we got a problem." My dad said, "No, we ain't got no problem. That little girl right there's got the problem. Because my daughter's going to come and kick the living daylights out of her every single day." And Brenda Brown's mom stood up and said, "Hey," and my dad said, "And you shut your mouth or I'll have my wife come and kick the snot out of you." And then he said, "Etta Mae, go get in the truck. We're going to Dairy Queen." Brenda Brown never bothered me again. But do you know I think of that girl to this day every time I eat a dilly bar?
My entire life, my thighs have rubbed together. Yes, they have. My thighs have rubbed together. and I mean, my thighs, when I'm walking, my thighs talk to each other. They do. It's like, excuse me, pardon me, come through, get away, here we go, one more time. Oh, and summer's a-coming. Oh, and let me tell y'all, shorts just don't hang on me right. Where's my girls? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. During the summer when I'm wearing shorts, I can be walking along, no reason whatsoever. One side of my shorts just start creeping up on me. If I'm not careful, I could be walking into church half a camel toe situation, And a blessed morning to you, Reverend. Yes, it was my day to bring the cupcakes. I saved you too. Yeah, during the summer, when I'm wearing shorts, about every 3 steps, I have to go. All right. Ponytail. I want you to look right here. No, I'm just standing here. Yeah, just look right here. Can you see that curtain behind me? He's like, I can't even see it at her ankles.
I grew up poor. Anybody else grow up poor? I grew up poor white trash in Arkansas with 9 brothers. I'm a fast runner. Skeeter, explain that to the city people, would you please? Boy, Halloween sure is different than when we were kids, doesn't it? My Halloween, this last Halloween, all 4 of my children expect me to buy them $60, $70 costumes from a store. Let me ask you something. You ever get a store-bought costume in your life? Heck no. How many people in here went as a hobo every stinking year? Yes. And we didn't get no plastic pumpkin with a handle for our candy. Where's my pillowcase kid? Yes. Be proud. And if you grew up poor, you got a king-size pillowcase with instructions. Don't come back till that's full. Man, when you're poor, Halloween ain't no holiday. It's grocery shopping. I'm very happy. My son graduates this year, and he is going to go into the military, which I'm very proud of. They'll straighten him out, won't they? Yeah, they will. His whole life he wanted to work on tanks, and that's great. I'm proud of him. I mean, I'm afraid as a mother, as any mother would be with the world situation as it is. And I'll be honest, I'm afraid to get that phone call one day from the Pentagon. It's like, hello? He did what? He totaled a tank? No, don't tell me. He hit a deer. Yeah, we got some white trash poor in here. We're gonna do the white trash poor test, all right? If you were white trash poor, your TV went through 6 phases before you were able to get a new one. Think back. Phase 1, tornado knocks the antenna off the trailer. Oh, there's some of you. Phase 2, you had to put foil on the bunny ears. Oh, look at them rise. Phase 3, you're the bunny ears. Phase Phase 4, somebody loses a knob on the channel changer. Phase 5, somebody loses the vice grips. Oh yeah, look at them multiply. And phase 6, you knew you were true poor white trash. When the console TV became the TV stand for the next TV. Yeah. That poor white trash. My husband, last week for my birthday, he bought me the Penny of the Month Club from Fredericks of Hollywood. Y'all know what Fredericks of Hollywood is? Yeah. Yeah, Ma, you know what it is? Yeah, it's a nasty panty store is what it is. It's kind of like Victoria's Secret without the secret. That's what it is. First present I opened, eatable underwear. I didn't even know they made them for women my size. Oh, heck, we got leftovers. We are still making sandwiches. Gift number 2, a thong. I said a thong. I played along. I put it on. Took one step, it was gone. You guys are great. Thank you. I'm very happy. My son graduates this year, and he is going to go into the military, which I'm very proud of. They'll straighten him out, won't they? Yeah, they will. His whole life he wanted to work on tanks, you know, and that's great. I'm proud of him. I mean, I'm afraid as a mother, you know, as any mother would be with the world situation as it is. And I'll be honest, I'm afraid to get that phone call one day from the Pentagon. It's like, hello? He did what? He totaled a tank? No, don't tell me. He hit a deer. Big source of aggravation in any marriages. Men have different definitions for words than women do. I'll give you an example. My husband and I, we were going to buy a new car. Now, girls, new car to me means new car. New car to him means different car. Girls, you got that kind of man in your life? Always buying somebody else's problem? Somebody else's piece of junk? What's he always say? Oh, baby, I'm going to fix it up for you. 3 months later, still up on blocks in the front yard. Oil's dripping out, burning the grass. Neighbors are calling, complaining. I want to say, honey, a 74 Pacer was a piece of crap in 74. It's a piece of crap now. People, I drive a lime green Gremlin. With a check engine light that's been on for 3 years. But do you think he'd look at it? Heck no, it's the only light on the dash that works. Do you realize even people in Pintos get to flip me off? I've had to call AAA so many times, they reported me to the police as a stalker.
A few of the producers' ladies' wives asked me if I would like to play tennis at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And if you're a woman, you play tennis at the Beverly Hills Hotel, there is a dress code. You must wear a skirt. Oh my goodness, people. I was chapped. but from my room to the tennis courts, I had to start walking like John Wayne, you know what I mean? It was like, and thank the Lord they had baby powder, because I had to chalk up, baby, chalked up. Then she said, "Love, love," and I went, "I'm married." And she served the ball, and when I hit it, a cloud of dust. It looked like my crotch was doing cocaine. Okay?